this show on the road here in Delray Beach. Gonna take Dusty for a little beach walk. There's probably some kind of rules about going down there, but we're gonna wing it. I feel good. Gentle breeze, beautiful night. Oh, Dusty. Here's the star, the diva. The dirty diva. Stay. I wish I didn't have to put her on the leash, but just give me a second to get situated, folks. Where's her damn thing? Oh. Glad Dusty just ate because she wasn't eating. I had to, well, you know, dogs, put enough cheese on it and she'll eat it. Hey, I'm talking to you. So I hope everybody's having a good time out there. I saw local band again. And it was all right. You know, it's one of those things where I can critique it if I should. I'm just thankful that they're doing it. Thankful they're doing it. And, you know, I know that I'm not their main audience. There's other people who are psyched on stuff that I think, I'm not a big drinker, so I don't need rowdy drinking things. I'm more of a explorational, instrumental, improvisational, I don't know, introvert. I like mind wander music. She's pulling me already. So annoying. So annoying. But she had to smell whatever the fuck is over here. Oh. Yeah, it's after 1 a.m. here in Delray Beach. 21st now. April 21st, 2023. I didn't get to do this at midnight. I had to eat and feed the doggy. No animals permitted on beach. Well, are humans animals? Humans are monsters. You've got the ordinance number. Do you have evidence that your ordinances apply to me? Is there a prior contract? Hey, I told you not to pull me. No matter what I do, she keeps on doing it. I pull her, though, and she doesn't like it. I'm not trying to be abusive to the doggy, but nobody complains that she's abusive to me. They think it's cute. That's why she's the diva. Everything that she does is like, oh, and I'm like, people, really? My wrist hurts from her pulling me, yanking me back and forth so that she can stop at everything and then go back and sideways, this way, that way. I guess I have to get her a gentle leader. The mysterious Dr. M suggests I get her a gentle leader leash, and that will change how she behaves. Instead of going like that all the time, which is my new method. And it seems to work a lot better than trying to control her with my arm. You want some water? I'll get you water, honey. So Delray Beach changed quite a bit. Come here, baby. Here you go. She got water in the car. She just drank some water. But it's different water, so. Anyhow, yeah, Delray Beach. I don't remember this thing. I used to see across the street, used to see music there. But they don't play my kind of music anymore. Guess it's not fancy enough. They have to play fancy music. If you can't see, we're walking toward the beach. No animals on the beach. I got poopy bags. And if anybody else is around that's afraid of dogs, man, I got them on the beach. I accept full responsibility for the beast. Well, not full responsibility, but within limits. Other than that, whether throwing the brig for a night. Ooh, am I walking on carpet? This is funky. You can't see it. Let's look at the clouds. Oh yeah, no worries. She's friendly. So Delray Beach. Somebody watching. Cool. Leave a comment, please. And for future people. Yeah. So Delray's cute. It suffers from being too close to Boca, but in general, it's still cool. I was here the other day for a show at Heaven because they had their Delray fair, street fair. Local cool kids. Yeah, it's cool. It's after 1 in the morning and people are out and about and nobody's getting past us. That's nice. So that shows a level of maturity, I guess. There's not crazy chaos. Don't start handing out ordinances or violations. Yeah. Everything was cuter. I don't know. I guess it's just the way the memories are colored. But maybe one day I'll be like, oh, this was the cutest time. I don't think so. Now, this poor dog, she probably should have 6 more just like her and a sled. Even though her hair is pretty short, but she's got an undercoat. If anybody out there wants to get me a skateboard, Dr. M has a skateboard deck waiting for me, but I don't want to scratch it. It's got a nice painting on it. Hello. Good, thank you, bro. I saw some skateboards. Oh, I was in Rivera Beach, and this little skate and vape shop that I went into. That was the day that the tornado came around. And they had cool decks, but didn't have a drop-down, drop-through longboard, which is like my holy grail. So yes, not yesterday, but the last time that I was here. See what she's doing? Did you feel that? Do you like that? I don't like that. I don't even want to do that. I wish I could take you off the leash, but you gotta stay by me. And she goes right to pulling me in. Anyhow, yeah, so I was down there. I did a walkabout in the rain. This thing's got some rhythm. Sample that. Sample this. Look at that. That thing's booking. I guess that's wind coming from the east, northeast. Get the light in there. It's like disco. Oh yeah, that's blinking light. There's got to be one crazy light blinking around. Seems like everywhere I go, I find these erratic blinking lights. Definitely in New Mexico, and I've been seeing a bunch of them around here. It's like, I don't know why I noticed that. Oh, what I'm not seeing though is a lot of these purple lights that I was seeing a few weeks ago, and across like Texas and Louisiana, all these street lights that were this weird magenta color, or maybe not magenta, like violet. And what do you think about that? Beach vibes only. Welcome to Florida, baby. Beach vibes only. I like it. Street art. Delray style. It's got glitter. I wonder if that's a planet. I kind of think so. Who wants to see the water? I don't know. I don't think you can see it out there. Delray Beach. Nice place. There's a British pub somewhere down there. I don't know if I want to walk over there. It's like Irish or British something. Cool street. Herringbone brick pattern. Took a minute. Those bricks don't set themselves. Dusty wants. She's loving going in the street lately. I don't know what that is about. Tell her not to. Yeah, so let's look at some clouds. Ugly building, as far as I'm concerned. Information center's cute. Looks like they should sell peppermint sticks. Penny candy. Imagine penny candy. Oh man, I was going through some pennies today. I was gonna get something with some pennies, but I saw one from like 1966, and I said, "Oh man, I better go through these pennies." I didn't feel like doing it then, but yeah. When was the last time you found a penny from 1966? That's not even that long ago. They used to be the wheat pennies. Something to look for. She's trying to go across the street. What do you want to do over there? Is there bones? It's probably a trash to eat. She wants to check out that dude sleeping. Are you in detective mode? Are you investigating something? She looks totally fucking paranoid. Look, if you want to explore, don't act like you're all scared of it. Dude, you like to smash pennies on railroad tracks. Well, yeah, I mean, Gosh, are you 12? I mean, I'm just kidding, but that's when I would do that stuff. Um, Thanks for joining. That's awesome. Um, yeah, pennies on the railroad tracks. Somebody must have, I don't know if it was my dad, somebody uh, feared me out of doing that. Like the pennies are going to ricochet and shoot a hole straight through my head. So I kind of gave up on squashing pennies. But wasn't that weird? The coin shortage? Is there still a coin shortage? I can't imagine so. And I think that was all bullshit anyway. There's no shortage of coins because there's no shortage of freaking cans, and that's all that they make the coins out of now, right? Yeah, I should point out, I'll give credit to Taj Tariq Bey for reminding me that most of the metal in the coins now is just aluminum. Maybe a little bit of zinc, but they're not even putting that stuff in so much, I don't think. No silver. I mean, what the hell? And you know, it's just a token anyway. It might as well just be made out of cans. But anyhow, it's coin shortage timed with this weird ass plague that went around. And everybody who was scared I was going to give them the plague wound up getting it anyway. Isn't that funny? It had nothing to do with me. Thankfully, I stayed healthy. Yeah, I used to see music here. Coin charge is fake. You got it, brother. Yeah, fake as fuck. It's all social engineering, psychological operations, that kind of thing, as far as I can tell. Here's a cool cactus. Dusty, don't pull me. I'm doing something. Oh, and then you're going to be scared of the wind? She's such an erratic dog. She's like, oh, I have to do this. Oh, never mind. She's all id. All id, this one. No ego. Well, yeah, plenty of ego. No super ego. Nothing to tell her. Maybe I shouldn't do that. She's all like, dude, let's do it. Let's go for it. Whatever it is. That's a cactus you're scared of. It's a fucking stick. You're scared of a stick. Oh, today I went to drop a box of stuff off at this vintage place, which they didn't take because it's a different kind of vintage. But anyhow, they have a giant skeleton statue outside their shop, and Dusty is afraid not only of dragon statues, and what was the other dog statues, cement dogs. She's afraid of those, and now she's afraid of skeletons, giant, like 15-20 foot skeleton. And I guess it was creaking a little bit in the wind. It was tied down with some cables and stuff, but it's like maybe a giant puppet skeleton. Anyhow, she thought it was gonna either fall or she just doesn't like statues. She's this dog, and it goes against what I thought their nature, that they needed to smell something. But apparently, you could be a 4.5 foot cement dog, and this dog will be afraid. Oh, she found something. It's crunchy. You know, I'm glad when it's crunchy. When she eats stuff that isn't crunchy, it makes me worry. But if she's eating bones, I'm all about it. Maybe that's why her legs grew, because she was a real short-legged dog. Clowns. What do I have to say about clowns? Do I think clowns are fake? Yeah, clowns are fake. That's a big conspiracy. No, I don't know what you mean about clowns. Are there clowns wearing ties and getting on televisions and saying bullshit to the masses and waving fucking chubby fingers and shit and getting everybody to believe them. Yes, those clowns are real. Clowns are scary. Clowns can be scary. When I was a little kid, thanks for bringing this back. I haven't thought of this in ages. Yes, when I was a little kid, there was like these pictures on the wall, and I think it was like Red Skelton as a clown. But in the 70s, they used to have these weird ass paintings and drawings, and I've seen some art in the last 20 years that kind of plays on it. But all the kids in the pictures always have these big eyes, and it's just weird, like maybe some pastel kind of stuff. I had a clown picture. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Red Buttons, Red Skeleton. One of those guys named Red who was a clown back then. They probably all were. But I think he was a sad clown, if I remember correctly. Sad clown. I don't know. There's a cool guy I talked to a little bit. His name is Joseph Lennon McCord. And if you can look him up, dude's got stories about everything. He knew Hendrix, he knew Janis, he knew the Dead. He used to open up for all those guys. He's a mime. You're scared of clowns? How about mimes? But I got along well with him on the telephone. But I don't think I ever saw a show unless I was a tiny, tiny child. But yeah, if you came to my elementary school, he knew one of my dad's friends, which was crazy. But it's not totally unsurprising because my dad's friend went to high school with Mickey Hart, the drummer from the Dead. So, you know, people who know people. No animals on beach. People who know people. Yeah, but Joseph Lennon McCord, can you imagine being a mime for more than an hour? I mean, Jesus, that's the weirdest freaking job. But I guess it's one of those things that, yeah, then you take off the makeup and nobody knows that that was you, and you can just kind of blend back into regular society. Yeah, I don't know. Dusty's taking me for a walk, but I got this method going where I've got the rope around my back as if the dog is on belay, and then I don't have to. I could just kind of pull her from behind me. I don't know if anybody else does. Having that tension of the rope gives me a little leeway, because otherwise she will just pull me. You wish you had. Can you remind me where you live? I thought you were on the West Coast for some reason. Oh, are you in the Northwest? The weather is pretty nice. I did have to put on some sleeves, but it's windy. Washington, that's right. Yeah, West. Washington, what a great place. There's some, the last intros, or the last of the band that is called Dead and Company. That's going on. They're going to hit the Gorge, and I'm sure you know the Gorge already, but 40 degrees and raining. You know, if you prepared, that could be kind of pleasant. I've been to the Gorge. I love the Gorge. I only went once. 2016. What a weekend. If I flew, I would go there a lot. Yeah, you're smart. Yeah, the Gorge. Have you ever been to a barter fair, like Tenasket? I went to that one. And there's other ones too, but I don't know them. Oh, fuck my dream. Tenasket barter fair was a life-changing experience for me. I went there with some crystals from Tucson. I've a bunch of garnets, maybe some brown and black tourmalines. Tonasket, yes. Not 6 months of rain and cold. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Yeah, a few days. We had some storms here. Fort Lauderdale, Miami had some major flooding, and then the other night this town it was raining pretty hard, and I ran through it, and unlike the name, Sprightly Sprite isn't a name I would give myself. That was a friend. Some friends call me that. If I gave myself a name, it would be Walk Between the Raindrops or something like that. And I couldn't do it. I tried, but it was too many raindrops. And so I got soaked. But I got to the show for the second set just in time. Because I couldn't keep waiting. I was like, should I wait for the rain to stop? No, I better just go. I've been waiting already. So I ran across the street and got drenched. Anyhow, I want to talk about something cool. Tonasket. Did you go to the barter fair, or have you just... Oh, I lost you. Yes. Looks like Jor might have moved. I get it. Pay parking. I wonder if they expect me to pay at this time of night. To 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. No parking. Look at me. I'm a fucking rule breaker. Oh, you're back. You've been there. No fair. It's like a Halloween weekend. It's at the October-November cusp. If it's still the way that it was when I went. And dude, it's great. I brought stones and I traded them out, and gosh, I got so much different kind of herb and ate food, and I still drank then, so I drank a bunch of mead or honey wine or stuff like that, and elk jerky. Yeah, because these dudes, or this family from one of the reservations there, Colville tribes, they brought a bunch of jerky to the fair. That's the thing, like, people do what they do all year long and then bring a bunch of it to the fair and trade it with each other. So there's people with their cheese and breads, and there's a fucking huge line of people waiting to have a mold of their foot made out of duct tape to then have these sandals made and then shipped to them sometime during the year. And like, the reputation of these people was so strong that people were willing to just stand in line for fucking hours, basically, to just have a mold made. Like, that's how good these... And they're good if you like wearing skins on your feet. These were some boots and sandals and stuff that, you know, they were pro quality. It was just... That was the stuff. All different styles, too. I think some of it was that, like, Jethro Tull style, the fringy boots. You trade lumber, beef, pork, etc. for stuff. Excellent. Good. Yeah, Washington is super resourceful. I really respect you all for that. New Mexico might have stuff like that going on, but it's so under the radar. It's like, maybe if your cousin's cousin or something like that, like, you know what's going on. It doesn't feel the same, and they're definitely not into felting as much as the Northwest. In the Northwest, it seemed like everybody's kids knew how to felt a hat or knit a sweater, or, you know, whatever it was. Like, people just knew how to make stuff that was pretty cool and fun to look at. And New Mexico, there's art and craft stuff there, but right, because like I work at a weaving place when I'm over there, but the vibe is different. It's not like it was probably in the say the 1700s, where people were definitely trading for everything because there wasn't a train getting there yet. Oh, first raindrop hit me in the head. You pelt your cow's hide to make couch covers. Wow. Nice. That's serious, dude. You're not messing around, man. Yeah, much respect. Um, yeah, since I got to Florida, I haven't really done a lick of work other than being a chauffeur for my mom, which, I mean, that's an exaggeration, but and then the other thing I'm doing is I'm moving a bunch of seeds around, especially mangoes, because there's a lot of mango trees. And so I'm taking up seeds from the ground and then I move them to neighborhoods that have either abandoned lots or just there's something missing, you know? And maybe like a lot of trash laying around and people who are just sitting around. And so some of those guys got to see me today. Like usually I'd be walking around and doing this, but then today I was just driving slowly past these places and throwing different kinds of seeds out the window, mangoes, and then I did walk around too. I was throwing these pods. I don't know what these plants are, but they've got some kind of a pod. God damn it, my cup keeps open. Yeah, just all kinds of stuff, all kinds of little berry-looking things, and whatever seems interesting, and it's fallen on the ground, and it looks like they're not going to grow where they are, either because they're on the fucking concrete, or there's just so many of them. So I like to imagine that. And yeah, I was doing this with some pine too. There's these tiny, tiny pine cones from these tall, longleaf pines. And so they're not open. And the storm came, so they're all just laying on the ground. And I've been moving those around. And I'm imagining that, you know, at some point, they're gonna turn into something, and then those places will be a little bit cooler. They won't be heat islands. They'll be shady and cool to be at, hopefully. But I was hoping that these dudes saw me today, who are just kind of, you know, getting high or whatever, that they realize like, oh, hey, this dude, he's doing this for us. And like maybe that they get inspired to pick up those things and spread them around too. Because I mean, who doesn't want free mangoes? Let's see what we got. The world needs more mangoes. Yeah. So you could grow them inside if you got a greenhouse, I guess. I was saying the other day when I was walking around Boca that a lot of the house plants that people have around America are stuff that grows wild in Florida, rhododendrons and philodendrons, and I don't know if people are growing bougainvillea and lantana in their houses, but those things are all over the place here. What are you pulling on me for? Man, she's just super bored with whatever I'm doing. Whatever anybody else is doing is way more interesting than me for this dog. It's kind of rude. Somebody who says that she loves me. So it's a nice little ride. A lot of these going on down here, which is pretty cool. Of course, a lot of the new little electric bikes, I see those around a lot. it's cool to see people out like that, but I'd prefer if everybody was actually pedaling more. And they pedal on these electric bikes, but I mean, who wants to pedal 50, 60 pounds or more? Um, starting to rain now. Starting to rain. Everybody's clearing out. There was definitely more people parked here. And I didn't hear any mufflers, so I guess they were the racer kids. I don't know. Maybe I'll go back. Let's see. I'm not afraid of the rain. I am going to smoke a little bit. Pardon me. So 36 minutes in. Got one person on, one person liking. And I'd like to say hello to all the future people who are going to refer back to this. I wonder what I was doing in my early days of YouTube. Even though I've been kind of part of the YouTube community a while, but not as my own channel. That was delicious. I'm running out though, and Florida has this archaic law thing with marijuana just being for medical people. And there's Delta 9 and Delta 8 stuff here, but I haven't been getting it because I don't know. Howdy. All right, so let's walk this way. Car's locked. Let's go see what Delray has to offer. A couple scooter bikes. Those are cool. Dusty, pull me. I have to keep switching hands because the dog is. Pooch patio. The wind is picking up. There goes those guys. Everybody safe to the top. They're not messing with this guy. He's just getting off all day. Oh, that's not bad. Elegant. Big goofy hat. Whoa, that one looks like trouble. Yeah. Kind of looks like what I wear anyway. Not that. Cute place. I don't remember this one. I think this one in more recently. Yep, Dusty wrapped herself up, walking around me in circles now. Stop that. Gonna watch the watchers. Peace, 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 peace. This is cool. Yeah, sure. So it's like you're 3 hours behind the East Coast, is that right? 5 hours. New Mexico's 2 hours. Arizona doesn't switch, so it's part of the time it's one way and then part it's the other way. It goes between mountain and Pacific. Rectangle building. It's like they tried to have some cool stuff with the little architectural detail, but really, we'll see how it lasts. I'm guessing it's just made out of string board, gypsum, drywall, and shit. It's just gonna fall apart. Now this building here, probably from the 20s, and it's still hanging tough. Something on the roof, maybe a solar panel. I'm always a fan of rooftop patios. I never see enough of those. This, I don't think it has one though. But it's an epic surf shop. Let's give these people some love. Since 1989. I remember in '89, man. That was the year that I was graduating high school. Surf's on. Beach town. That's a nice day. What's going on? It's like a piece of art, or is that an actual musical thing? What are we gonna do? Ukulele. Life is good. I heard something about is the Life is Good with a couple of brothers or something like that. I know somebody who loves Life is Good. Shout out to Marilyn, Arizona. She loves Life is Good because of their positive. Yeah, there's a Life is Good thing. It's okay. It's a little too cartoony for me. But yeah, it's if there's something to love, then love it. Look at these guys. Sandwiches by the sea. That sign is totally falling apart, but it almost looks like that's part of the aesthetic. Look at that detail. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know what's going on in that apartment, but it should be cool. Man down. This is cute. Yeah. You can do this. That little Juliet style balcony though, that's bullshit to me. Like just make it. Make a real fucking balcony. Don't make a handrail to lean out and be all wistful. Ooh. No, make something that you can. Like you're just supposed to throw beads out the window during carnival. Like what do you do with this? Is that a balustrade? Or I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, boring looking places over here. Figures one's a realty joint. Zero aesthetic. Breathing folks. You want me to go look at the listings? Anybody want to see what a place in Delray is going for? Breakfast and pizza and ice cream. It's cute. This one. I guess it's a different spot. I like the paint. More surf shop. Ladies. Sparkle hat. Wow. When you just have to have some more sparkle, come to Delray and get yourself a hat. That looks handy. Take that to the farmer's market. I guess they take that to the beach. Yeah. Charleston Shoe Company. Not that psyched. It's all kind of nah. They're blue. This looks like a fun place to have a dining experience. I like that. Ben and Jerry's got a spot here. Pizza Rustica. Smoking glass. Yeah, so countdown to when Florida straightens out its marijuana laws. Hey, watch the watchers. Welcome to Delray. Yeah, this whole thing with it being like, oh, let's still pretend. All the states really should just be like, dude, why do we even care anymore about this? There's people freaking taking bath salts, which are free, right? And they're biting each other's faces. That's cute. Yeah, and then all this fentanyl bullshit all over the place, speed freaks and whatever. I do have to say though that I think New Mexico is worse than Florida with all the tragedy of how people are living on the street. Somehow here they're able to do it without making a show of it to everybody. Like, here, let me leave needles in your front door. Vomit. And, I mean, I guess that stuff will happen anywhere, but New Mexico, it's just gone to hell. Florida seems to be hanging. Nice detail. Is this place open? Wow. All right. Hello. Hey, I saw you before. Right on. Fucking late night pizza. If I didn't stuff my face earlier. What are you doing? First of all, you should be on this side, not this car side. Get over here. Stick your nose in there. Yeah. She used to be so scared of these things. Step over it. Let's see if you do this here. Come on, step over it. She wouldn't step over this. She still won't. She's like, there's monsters there. Stop getting in my feet. Watch how long it takes before she wraps up around me again. It's her game. And then when she meets another dog that's on a leash, then the game is to that looks nasty. She likes to wrap up the leashes, so it's a big production to get undone. She just is so happy to do that. Like, dude, you're predictable. So I dropped the leash. I'd like to do what she does. But she's a dog. Dogs don't really make plans, do they? Pretty impulsive. So let's see, any comments? No, the world needs mangoes. The world still needs mangoes. I guess I'll talk about that some more. Yeah, the seeds. Yeah, I mean, I know realistically that anything that springs up over the next 5, 10, 20 years, let's say, not because I'm not planting, I'm just scattering. But hopefully I scatter enough that something takes. Um, yeah, so if it's gonna get developed, they'll just chop the shit anyway. But maybe if it comes out good, they'll be like, "Oh, this stays. I like how this. I like how it flows." But so much of what we call nature here is contrived and managed and pruned. And, it's just crazy. It's not really nature. It's like a facsimile of nature. And I feel like all these plants know that. They know that they're basically prisoners. These bushes, they know that the hedge trimmer is going to come by in a few days. And just every loose sprig has to be cut back. Just, so, like for however many gajillion years. I'm into pruning stuff. And hand pruning is what I'm into. I'm not into using these machines to just mow it all down. But I do like hand pruning trees, because when you know how to properly prune a tree, and then you see, a year, 2, 3 years later, how it can go, it's satisfying. And we're back at this joint, and that flagpole's still rocking. Provoke dreams that don't exist. Wow, dude. It's got little donuts on there? That's not a fish thing, is it? I know people like these little circles because that shower curtain or whatever that the drummer wants. I was talking to somebody about fish tonight. He said that they were playing in Seattle and Berkeley. I thought, that's great, man. Yeah, the Berkeley Greek Theater. I never saw a show there, but it just seems like an epic place to go. So, good for fish. I can only take their music for a little while. I guess if they were playing in the same town, I would say I'd go to see it. Especially if the ticket was free. I'm not really into that. Kind of annoying. Yeah. I'm a curmudgeon, that's right. I was told that. I thought I just have taste. Grumpy old man. Yeah, look at those clouds. Almost looks like the sky is one big cloud, but that's just how it looks. There's a few stars out there. Not too much. There's a lot of light pollution here. Let's go check this out. I guess I can't say that I didn't know about the dogs on the beach when I put it in my video. Looking at the sign. Nice palm tree. So that other area had like a carpet. This is all sand. This has been like this for a while. I kind of remember this one. These dunes are awesome. I think this is all ficus. I'm not positive. You can't really see it, but it's about waist high. And if I'm correct, those were so this is all a restoration project. Yeah, because let's say back in the 70s, 80s, this might have just been grass. It's tall grass. But I can definitely be wrong about that. could see how tall grass maybe is too tempting for people to go and romp around it. But if you got this little brush, it'll also make a good break. You know, if that's what I'm thinking that it is, if this is this little thing, well, that's grassy stuff. But this kind of round leaf ficus looking thing, yeah, that'll absorb some solar energy. Let's see if you can look at this. Can I turn on a flash? I don't know how. Flash. Ta-da! Yeah, so I think, unless it's a different species, I think these are going to get to be about 25 feet, so they must have been. That one's flowering though, it's ready to go. I'm not a botanist, I could be totally wrong, but there are some tall trees with these round leaves, and they also look like figs. I don't know why I keep saying that. Does this look like figs? I don't know if they already know. Or yeah, the seed gets shit, it's not to be made. Because this thing's just starting. I guess we gotta see. Maybe. She's ready. They're like the centers. Hello, creatures. That's where the gnomes live. And the lizards. And the whoozy watsits. Creepy crawlies. These are pretty. Very nice. Delray Beach. Alright, we're 58 minutes in. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. It's late. I should find a place to park. Take a nap. No alibi. Healthy Beaches program. Bacteria. Ugh. Okay. Cult work. Oh no. And that one is Sunshine Cannabis. There you go. Some free advertising for you, Sunshine. Dusty pulling on me when I'm trying to do something. She's like, come on, dude. So, let me know if you liked Delray. This was the beach area. Check back a few days ago for my rain walk. I think I made that video. Might have been an alternate timeline. But I think that was this version of me. And yeah, once again, I'll thank everybody for joining up, checking in with me. I hope I had something entertaining to say. That you got some value out of it. And if not, I mean, keep your fingers crossed. There's always tomorrow. I like this. This is cute. Oh, is this it's them. Yeah, so that beach is going to look nice when these things fill in. Right, this is the same tree. I wasn't lying. I don't lie to you people. No, don't spread rumors. I don't know everything. Okay, I was talking about pruning. There's some bad pruning there. Can you all see that? There's 1 and 2. It's hard to see number 2. Yeah, so you got to take those down to the branch so that it forms a branch collar and it doesn't get all diseased like that. If you just have a stub sticking off your branches, then you're going to get just what you see right there. It's amazing. It fucking is what it is. So, proper care and improper care. That is improper care right there. See how that little sprig is like, I don't know. But if they took it back, then this would be blooming right here. Yeah, I didn't know. There's some more shitty work. So I thought only New Mexico. You could. Here's an example. So do you see the branch collar there? But that stub sticking out is now going to bring rot into the branch. But if they cut it back to the branch collar, then these would be strong. All right. You can send my check. Email me, because you're going to have beautiful trees at your house now. You're going to go around tomorrow. And whatever tomorrow is for you. It might be 2030. It might be 3099. As long as YouTube keeps these. This is your video now. I'm just talking. She's pulling up because there's some people. She just has to be involved. So. Good night, cool kids. There they go to the Delray night. Well, it ain't California, but it's cool. It can be charming. California's a mess. But California's still California. Florida's always gonna... I don't know about always. But yeah, Florida's always gonna come after California when it comes to where the really cool kids have to be. You know, Oregon and Washington have plenty of cool people and cool stuff to do, but California's just got the California thing going. Maybe because of that name. It's from Queen Khalifa. She's got a spell. Queen Khalifa. Do you all remember that's why that's got that name? Do you know who Queen Khalifa was? I barely do, but I know she existed. That's part of the Old Dominion. Before the Rockefellers got to all of our brains, told us about Columbus. Oh, I met a dude. I saw him tonight again too. But he was telling me the other night how his kids in school are learning about how Columbus discovered America. So even in 2023, in a place like Florida, which is supposed to be all hoity-toity, philoity, they're still teaching freaking Columbus. I say, I mean, you might as well teach about that there was a guy named Columbus that had a navigator named hater of the war, and how Columbus, came back to these lands to squash the Moorish Empire in this area. We're in a psychological warfare zone, so we hear how Columbus discovered America and nobody else had ever traveled to this land. It's just bullshit. And now we gotta wake ourselves up. Would you rather be woke or awakened? What a bunch of bullshit. All these words are just trendy. I'd rather be lucid. Tell you what, yeah, I don't need to be awake. I'll just be lucid. That's it. Anybody down for that? Because it's all a dream. Bahamas, 30 miles due east. Still haven't been there in this life. This time. Seems like I should. I apologize if it's very windy. Well, yeah, please check out my other videos. Leave some comments. Send me an email if you want to see anything particular in South Florida. I have the day free tomorrow. My mom doesn't want me to do that. So tomorrow I'm free. I figured as long as I'm south of West Palm Beach, and I don't have to go to Jupiter, maybe I'll go to Fort Lauderdale or Miami. Yeah, do some walking or driving, both. So yeah, let me know. There's that site at 444 archaeological site. They were digging the foundation for a new condo project, and they came across like the oldest. There's two sites next to each other, and I don't think I've been to the other one, but yeah, old campsites basically, or homestead, whatever. I don't know. They're just holes in the ground. It shows that stuff is happening here, and since as old as can be. And so yeah, I mean, it seems like I should go and check that out. So maybe tomorrow. I won't be here that much longer, I don't think. I'll always come back. And if you want to send me anywhere in the world and have me walk around, yeah, send me an email. Let's make some plans. Otherwise, I'll go back to cheap live stream my favorite stuff in northern New Mexico. Let y'all see. I'll take you to where I think the Giants used to live on their strange formations in the land. And remind me, if I forget, I'll also show you how Adobe looks when it's breaking down. And then we can go compare that